Welcome back to Bean Talk, everybody. It's the usual, but someone new today. Oh, I think he's been on the podcast before. I'm not sure. It's Tony. He's replacing Andres today because Andres is kind of busy, or was. Yeah. And today we're gonna be having a nice topic that Gerardo came up with. And what is it, Gerardo?
Called overrated or underrated. So, all right. So basically the concept of the game is we have different topics that we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna describe if it's overrated or underrated.
Well, it's not like a game because we're not like competing for anything.
I don't care.
It's just an opinion. Like
It's just an opinion to talk about, all right? And if you can't decide if it's overrated or underrated, just say it's perfect for the hype.
All right, what's your first topic you came up with?
Our first
you
topic.
came up with. I didn't come up with this.
Our
People
first topic. We're gonna go like this. Tony. Right. We're gonna go Tony, then Mario, Larson. Or sorry, Tony, Larson, Mario, then me, and then if everyone wants to talk, which is some random kid inside that booth.
That kind of kid.
Just random kid.
We'll ask him every now and then. All right. So, Tony, the first thing is religion. Religion overall, no specific religion. Overrated or underrated, and why?
Oh damn, they're gonna get after me for this.
Get closer to the mic, please.
Probably underrated for me, just because I'm not very religious, even though I'm in a religious family. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a underrated for me.
Underrated.
Actually,
Right.
no, overrated. What the? I
Oh,
contradicted myself right there.
But also bring the mic closer.
My bad.
You
He's
could
pretty
rest
new
it.
at this.
Yeah, I'm new at this. Of course I am.
Exactly.
Wait, was he in a podcast before?
Yeah, one time.
I have no
I
idea.
have-
No,
I
I think it's the very first one.
I have a short term.
All right. Anyways, Larson, what do you think? Really for religion, overrated or underrated?
It's just perfect.
It's just perfect. Perfect
Why?
for the hype.
Why is it perfect?
I think there's a lot of people who engage in it and a lot of people who don't engage in it. And it's more or less serving its purpose. I guess I'm inclined to think that more people should be doing it. But also there are people who just don't do it.
And that's
And that's just a
okay.
fact of life.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Mario?
Honestly, I think it's. I honestly I believe what Larson is saying. I think it's perfect too, because a lot of people do it and a lot of people don't. Even though some people believe in their own religion, some people don't practice it. They just believe in the morals, I guess. So I guess it's just perfect. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's just my.
I agree with the same thing. All right. Next topic. All right. The PS5. PS5. Tony, what do you think about the PS5? Overrated, underrated, or extremely perfect for the hype?
Probably overrated, just because I have bad experience with my PS4. You know, always overheating and sounding like my private jet when it turns on.
Really,
So
it sounds more like an Xbox to me.
I don't know about that, but
Maybe you gotta clean it.
I've tried, bro. I've tried. It's not working out. It sounds like a runway.
All right. What about you, Larson? Oh, you have no opinion on this.
I am actually indifferent.
Indifferent. All right. What about you, Mario?
I think it's a little bit overrated because the freaking website for Walmart crashed.
It
Oh,
crashed
yeah.
like 9 times, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like so many people want it. Like, calm down. You're gonna eventually get it. Like, the PS4 has been around for like selling for like so many years, and all of a sudden people are just rushing to get it. Like, why don't people just wait? Like, calm me. I don't know. I think it's overrated. It's just another console. It's like, I don't know. What's the difference? I don't know. What's the difference? I don't know.
One looks like a Wi-Fi router. That's why.
And it's really big, huh? It's like, I don't know. I've never seen it in person, but with the pictures, it looks pretty big.
Yeah. What about you, Aaron? What do you think about it?
The PS5? I think it's, to be honest, I'm a long time like PlayStation fan. I think it's kind of overrated. Like, I don't like the way it looks. It looks like it don't fit well. Like, if you put it on your TV like nightstand or something, that's gonna look weird.
Yeah.
Like the Xbox, you know, sure it's like rectangular, but at least it's like, you know, it fits somewhere, you know. But the PS5, it looks like something straight out like an alien movie. I don't know.
All
There you
right.
have it.
For me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like it's perfectly good for the hype, mainly because we've been needing a new system for about 7 years now, and like I said, the PS4 has so many problems with it. Out of like pure old age, it's time for a newer system for us to move on. Maybe honestly, graphics. I don't really care for graphics too much, but you know, apparently the PS5 has a better fan, has a better cooling system. So for me personally, I'm kind of hyped for it. So I say it's perfect for the hype. But what is overrated though is the sales.
Oh yeah,
Sales. Oh, yeah,
it's expensive.
All right. The next topic is
No more of those. I got to bleep that.
My
Really?
bad.
I had to bleep that too.
Oh, sorry about that. Why? That's not a bad word.
It's bad enough. We're making this PG.
You evil person.
All right, my bad, my
Fine.
bad.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
All right. Tony, have you seen the show The Office, the U.S. version?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about it? Overrated or underrated?
For me, it's just perfect.
Perfect. And why?
It's balanced out. You know, there's comedy to it, and then there's like a couple scenes where it's, you know, like not serious, but like a real world moment. So it's just perfect for me, perfectly balanced.
All right. What about you, Larson? Have you seen the show or no?
I have seen it, and half of me regrets watching it.
Why? Why?
Don't worry,
Didn't it make you
I
laugh or
regret watching the
something?
first
For the
season as
same
well.
reason why I regret watching anything.
Okay, what is that?
Well, whenever I spend time consuming media, I think to myself, well, what could I have done better with my life? Anyhow, I do think there were some times in some parts of The Office that I watched that were funny. Some of it I wish I could forget. But overall, I would say at this stage in my life, I'm just indifferent.
I guess.
All right, cool.
Larson's a weird person.
It's okay, Larson.
It is what it is, though.
Every time
It
I watch
is
TV, I
what
think
it
about the
is.
same thing.
Really?
All right. Yeah.
Wow.
What about you, Mario?
I think it's perfect
You
because
think it's perfect?
people, the fans are like, they don't overhype it. Like they say it's like a really good show, but they're not like nagging you like other fans from different TV shows. Oh,
That's
you should
true.
watch it. And
Riverdale fans.
oh my
Oh,
goodness, it gets
God.
annoying when people just start telling me to watch it and they start bugging me and they said to watch it, and then that just doesn't make me want to watch it. So it's like the right amount of hype for it. Like it's amazing. It's just perfect, perfecto.
I say me personally, perfect. It's kind of perfect for me. The one thing though, if whoever wants to watch The Office, skip the
Oh.
first episode. Skip the first episode.
Yeah,
What
that's
was
a
the
big
first
one.
episode? I can't remember.
The first episode is just a straight up copy of the UK version of The Office. It's very boring. I didn't like it one bit. Right. It was also extremely awkward too. All right, next topic.
That's
Vans.
not the whole point.
Vans. Tony, what do you think about Vans? Underrated, overrated, perfect for hype?
Are we talking about like a white van or like van shoes?
This is like Vans, like the brand Vans.
Oh, well, I like underrated. They have a lot of cool pieces that I've seen. Like there's these vans, like, you know, the skate, the SK, and then the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, the high tops. Ooh, those are
Yeah,
fire,
I
man.
The
love
one that
those.
looks like the Avengers sign?
Yes. Oh my lord.
They're not that expensive either.
I know they're like pretty affordable and it's really good quality. So yeah, underrated.
All right, hold up. So I said Vans as a general, right? Is there anything in Vans that you find overrated? Like, for example, shoes, hoodies, hats, stuff like that?
Probably like the old school ones. You know how a lot of people in high school have the plain black and white ones? Those get played out after a while.
Like the ones I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been having these for 2 years and they haven't faded.
Ooh.
No, I see.
Like I said, quality.
Quality, right? They're pretty good for skating as well.
Mhm.
Larson,
But some
I see
do
you
fade,
also wear
but I
Vans a
don't know-
lot.
I don't
What do you
know
think
what's
about it?
the-
I like Vans. I would say maybe perhaps they're underrated because maybe more people don't wear them who would actually appreciate them.
That's the thing. I see too many people wearing when I go when school was still in session in person. I used to see a lot of people wear Vans, especially the black like old school Vans. A lot.
So you're saying it's overrated for you?
No, it's perfect, but I just see a lot of people wearing it. And
That's
then-
like the only con of it, right? Or one of the cons.
That everyone wears
yeah,
it?
you just want to be different. Just buy something more expensive of
But
Vans.
that's one of the things I think that makes it underrated is like you can go on and make your own custom pair. Like,
Yeah.
Like the
Oh,
pair-
yeah.
the
Right on
red-
their
the
website
red
where I
pair
like them
was
all.
wearing
Yeah, you don't
were
see
custom.
that often.
And
Yeah, I
so,
guess it could
If
be
you
underrated.
know
too.
everyone's wearing the same ones, just go out and make your own pair. I mean, granted they cost more, but that's why I think
Yeah.
they're cool.
Yeah, I guess I get you, but in a way, it could be also overrated because a lot of people wear it. So I guess it's perfect then, since it both cancel each other out.
All right, what about you, Aaron? What do you think about Vans?
I don't know because I love Vans, but I feel like they're kind of overrated. But hear me out. How many times have you been to a party and you've seen a white girl wearing some dirty white Vans?
Oh my lord.
That annoys
oh
me.
My
that
lord.
annoys me.
With the
'cause it's like
dress
you're-
or something.
Yes.
wearing
yeah.
a clean
Or like
shoe,
the,
you know?
the jean
what
jacket with, you
purpose?
know, ripped jeans and then those Vans.
Oh,
like,
and the
oh.
Hollister sweaters.
Yes,
The Hollister
yes, that
sweaters.
Hollister sweater. The denim Hollister sweater.
Larson, you're older than us. Do you recommend any shoes to wear while on parties?
Oh, well, when I go to a party, I like to dress nice, so I'll usually wear dress shoes.
Dress shoes.
Yeah.
Can you really tell if they're like really dirty or?
No,
Okay.
to keep them clean.
Me personally, I feel like as much as I love Vans, their shoes overrated, and it's not just the what's it called, the original Vans, right? I'm talking about the white Vans and the Skechers slip-ons, the Skechers and white slip-on Vans. Those are the most overrated shoes I've ever seen. As much as I want to slip-on Vans, it's way too overrated. Not only do I see them in girls at parties, like not only do I see them wear them, but I see a lot of posers wear them too in the skate community, and
That's a
some-
big one. That's a
yeah,
big one.
yeah. So I'm thinking that's a topic coming up soon. So me personally, the shoes for Vans, they're overrated, but their shirts, hoodies, and hats,
Oh, those are
extremely
amazing.
those are underrated, very underrated. I recommend those. All right. So the next topic is stick shifts or stick shift users for a
Oh.
car. So Tony, what do you think about them?
I'm just gonna say overrated because I tried learning stick shift and it was one of like the most not hardest because after a while you just need practice, but it took me a while to get it. I eventually got it, but I don't want to go through that experience again. So, yeah, overhyped.
All right. What about you,
Overrated.
Larson? Since you're a car driver yourself.
I think stick shift is underrated. It's too bad that they're phasing them out because I think driving a stick shift is a much better driving experience than driving with an automatic car.
How so?
Because you're actually in tune with the engine and you have to transition the engine when the right times come. And so you're having a much more holistic driving experience. It's not
I
just
see.
passive where you're just pressing the pedal and it goes.
Here's a
I
point.
see. I see.
Yeah.
I think Andres has. I told me this once before. The same thing you told me. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't driven stick shift, so I can't personally say if it's underrated or overrated. I guess a lot of people in the car community really appreciate stick shift. So
Well,
I can't put my opinion out there.
can I add on to that?
Yeah,
go
sure.
for it.
Go
Like
for it.
one more good thing about stick shift, you can do a lot more things with it, and it gives you more speed for like car people who like going fast. Stick shift is probably your best bet if you want to get fast and you want to do a lot of things to your car.
Nice.
Yeah, for me personally, I feel like stick shift is extremely overrated, and here's why. All right, here's why. Whenever you meet somebody in the car community that's obsessed with stick shift, what's the first thing they say?
Oh, I drive stick.
Oh my, oh my, I drive stick. Oh, look at me,
Well,
I drive stick.
In a way, it's like kind of like an art or like a
No, I can see that. I can see that, right?
I
But like
guess they're proud of something
sometimes-
that they're good at. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that, but like sometimes people that drive stick, they think that's their home personality. You ask them a question, oh, what do you like? Stick shift, right? Oh, what's your favorite thing to do? Stick shift.
I see.
What's your favorite hobby? Stick shift. Exactly, right? it's just stick shift, and it gets annoying. It gets annoying to the point where I look at them and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to drive stick shift. Just for you and only you, I'm gonna drive automatic.
Like it's like the TV show fans hyping up a show.
It's like
Yes,
it's like what you
exactly.
said. It's like for example
Oh, okay, I
Riverdale. It's
get
like
you.
it's so overhyped, which to the point where it's like I don't even want to watch the show anymore.
Exactly, because
what's this?
they
What's this?
kinda-
Oh, go for
No,
it.
you go.
Like what is that? Like what is it? Someone like hyping something up so much that you just don't want to watch. What like,
Overhyped.
like what
Yeah,
what
yeah,
triggers your brain
overhyped.
to not want to do something that someone's so. Is it because you want to be different from others, or I don't know, dude? That's just weird.
For me personally, it's kind of like they kind of killed the vibe of me wanting to the excitement of me wanting to watch it and like experience it for myself. And once they're like, oh, watch this happens, I'm like, oh, like I don't really want to watch it no more or do this no more because why? Because my experience.
I guess.
All right. Next topic is there's a lot of here.
How many do we have left?
No, we have a lot. We have
But
a
you
lot.
are, how many did you make?
Don't
This
I
is
don't
gonna be
like-
an
I don't like how
2-hour
you're asking.
podcast.
No comment. Next
Joe
question.
Rogan. Who?
No comment. Next
Okay.
question. Hey, the iPhone. The iPhone. What do you guys think, Tony? You're first.
Honestly, overhyped. It's not the same thing every time. Just like it's a couple things different. That's it. Bigger, bigger actual iPhone, like in centimeter wise, or a new feature, and that's it. But honestly, I could have like an iPhone 8 and I'd be chilling because it works. It's pretty functional.
What about you, Larson? What do you think about the iPhone?
I think the iPhone is largely overrated. You're spending a lot of money for not superior technology. Granted, it is a good phone, but it's not as much as it's worth. And I think Apple is Apple is a brilliant example of successful marketing and branding.
Exactly.
It's like Starbucks coffee. It's very popular and people like to drink it, but it's not better coffee. iPhone is not a better phone. It's just very expensive and it has an Apple on it, so it makes it.
So you're saying it's the
better.
brand that makes it expensive?
Of course, absolutely,
Any other brand? Like
absolutely.
All right. What about you, Mario? Overrated or
I'm
underrated?
gonna have to agree with Larson. You could get the exact same technology for like a couple $100 cheaper,
Exactly.
and like the same quality. I love the quality. I love the display. I love how it feels on your hand. But I feel like you could get the same amount for the same quality for a lot less.
It's kind of like
Like the Samsung or something
like
else.
name brand things. Like for example, Supreme. Supreme sells their clothes and everything they have. It's just you're paying for the name more like than the product. Because I can get like a higher quality shirt for like what $50-$60 less. Like I don't know.
What about you, Aaron? What do you think about the iPhone? Seeing that you have an iPhone yourself.
I don't know, cause a lot of my life I've been a Samsung user, not by choice, but like kind of like I had to, you know. I didn't have a choice.
Cause you're broke. Like me.
Sure, why not? I think the new iPhone 12, I think that it's overrated. But like, I don't know, cause like Samsung, it does have all like the stuff there for an iPhone.
Yeah.
But it lacks, you know, like I've been on my phone and sometimes the screen just like pixelated, you know? And I think that's where all the memes come from, like oh, an Android user.
Oh,
And it doesn't
very
have
much
that camera
so.
quality too. So it's like, what's gonna be more trendier, you know? People who wanna take pictures or people who wanna just like have a phone without pictures, you know, like without good pictures. And just get bullied for it, you know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But it also depends what type of if you have like a $60 Samsung, with there are cases where you could buy. Of course, it's gonna be less of quality, but you pay like a little bit more, like a $200 phone.
Sure, that's not a little bit more.
A
That's
lot
not a
more.
little bit. 200 is not a little
People
bit.
are freaking buying $1,000 phone. You could buy like a $500 phone.
How
or
much is
Samsung
how
phone
much
for
is
like
the 12 right now? Isn't it like 1,000?
Somewhere like 1,000.
1,120? No, around there.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's a whole month's rent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for a phone, like bro,
I don't think it's worth it.
Nah, here in California, that's like half the rent.
half the rent.
But
Nah, just kidding. I'm
Alright.
being sarcastic.
You
but
mean
it's
1/4
still
or
more
like-
expensive than just
me
1,000.
personally, I feel like it's overrated. Now here's the thing. Now here's the thing. Why, right? iPhone 12 is gonna be extremely hard to repair it. So me who skates, right, and me who doesn't have AirPods or Bluetooth, so I can put my phone into a secure space. I always have it in my pocket. Right. It's either I always have it in my pocket. So let's say I have an iPhone 12, and let's just say an evil pebble comes up out of nowhere and makes me fall and die. Well, guess what? If my phone shatters, I can't go to a regular person and get it repaired for $100 or $200. Instead, I have to go to Apple and get a whole entirely new phone, or pay them $500 just to repair a little crack on the screen.
But then again, I think that's the genius of it, where they make it where outside sources or like third party sources can't repair it. That's why they get so much money. Their marketing is pretty smart.
It is pretty
'Cause
smart.
Think about it. You can't go to a guy at the swap meet to get it fixed. So you have to take it to Apple and then pay that money so they can fix it or get a new one.
That is true, but do you think it'll ever become a monopoly?
Could be. You never
It
know.
could be. Yeah, right. So me personally, I think it's overrated. Right? Because I'm also gonna bring up a huge topic, right? Involving women. Right? I've never got more phone numbers. I've gotten more phone numbers with women when I had an iPhone than I had when I had a Samsung. Right? That is
Damn,
facts.
that's tough.
Right? That is facts. Right? And here's
Larson switched to an iPhone just to get whamming.
Wham.
all right. And here's the thing. My friend, he does this clever tactic. Here's what he does. Hey, you want to play iMessage games? That's exactly what he does.
That's like the basic.
That's what
bruh.
exactly. And you want
That's
to
how
know what
people
they end up
flirt
doing?
nowadays.
Yeah,
Wanna
they don't even play
iGames.
iMessage games anymore. Someone messaged me. They're like, "Hey, I want to play some Cup Pong." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." They never played Cup Pong. Even though I sent it to them, they never played Cup Pong.
I mean, that's
Nope.
just the way.
It's
Do you know the way? Anyways,
It is the
next
way.
topic. Hurry up.
All
We
right.
have a lot of these.
we don't have to say them all. Thanksgiving, overrated, underrated.
I don't know about this one, Chief. Let's start with
I'm
Tony.
gonna just say because of my sport in wrestling, we have to cut weight a lot. So Thanksgiving doesn't really help me. So I'm just gonna give it overrated because I can't really eat that much food, which sucks. sometimes I'll just be like, you know what? I'm gonna eat it. I don't care.
Is
I
your
don't care.
Mexican family like, oh, why are you eating, mijo?
Oh my lord. Oh my
That's
lord.
every Mexican family.
They start going down. I mean, like, oh, ya te poniste en dieta. And so then I'm like, chill.
and
It's my
they
sport.
bother you all night. Why
Yes.
haven't you eaten?
Yeah.
Even though you eat like a plate, and
My
they
mom's
still, they
like-
still bug you.
My
And then
mom-
they ask you, why are you so fat?
Yeah, exactly. No. My mom was like, "Why you so skinny and bones?" Like, I'm like, "What?" Like,
And
I'm
then, like,
literally
freaking 4
not skinny
days
and
later.
bones.
Anyways,
Larson, what do you think about the topic?
I think Thanksgiving is underrated, and it's shown with the evidence the fact that people are willing to not have Thanksgiving or leave Thanksgiving so they can go wait in line at Walmart.
That is true.
isn't that after
That is
Thanksgiving?
Nope, that's the day of Thanksgiving. Or the
Really?
night of Thanksgiving.
Huh?
Which is kind of true. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's I'd say it's irrelevant. All right, but what about you, Mara? What do you think?
Well, actually, since the pandemic, everything's been online, and I think Black Friday has online has sped up the process of the traditional going to the store and buying things. I think the pandemic has fastened the process. So I think I don't know. It's underrated. Oh no, overrated. I don't know. I think it's perfect. It's perfect.
I think it's perfect.
Oh wait, wait. Thing is though, mac and cheese, a full meal or a side dish?
A side dish
Sages.
Okay.
that never
guys
gets you
pass.
full, bruh. Bro.
That's what I eat when I'm
Bruh.
on a diet. All right, and since I don't know how much time we have left, or
How long has it been?
how long has it been?
It's been 21 minutes, but you can.
Dude, it feels like I've been here
You-
for 40 minutes.
You can go there.
it's so
you can go
hot
as
in
long
here.
as you want.
All
But
right,
No,
let's
it's
go.
because it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
Let's do
Especially
two
in
more
Boone.
minutes. No, let's do two more subjects, and then we shall.
Wait, let me see what you have. I want to
Pick
see
the
if you have-
good topics
Okay,
though.
fine.
Pick the good topics.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, we done
Paper
that.
straws.
We done that. Marshmallows and
Okay.
hot
Turtle.
chocolate. I don't know. Go, oh,
That's a naughty word, sir.
No.
That is a naughty word.
Yeah,
No.
bleep that. Come on, pick subjects
Oh,
already.
my.
okay, hurry up, go.
All right, paper straws. When they first came out, what was your
Paper
when they first came out and when they shut them down? What's your opinion on that?
On paper straws, if they were underrated or overrated, I feel like
Paper straws.
underrated. But
Underrated. All right.
actually,
I'll tell you.
I'm gonna say perfect because they both have their pros and their cons. The pros that it's a better way than plastic straws, and they're much more available now. But also a bad thing because if you leave them in your drink for too long, they start getting
Yeah.
soggy and they rip apart. Or sometimes they're easier to bend, and I'm like, oh, what do I do now? So I'm just say in the middle for me.
You know. What about you, Larson?
I think they're overrated because there are plenty of other alternatives for reusable straws. For instance, I have a stainless steel straw in my backpack, which I use whenever I need a straw.
Visco. Go.
And so there's no reason for paper straws or any sort of disposable straw because you can just get a reusable straw.
Yeah. What about you, Mario? What do you think?
I think it's perfect because, as Larson said, you could use a metal straw and that'll solve your problem. But if you're in a hurry and you forget your straw for some reason, you could just use a paper straw, and it's a better alternative for a plastic straw. So I think it's perfect, I guess.
Me personally, I think it's overrated because if you think about it, you can't really flush down paper straws like that. It can get clogged into the pipes. Or has a chance.
Why would you flush
Bro,
a straw though?
No, but think about it. No,
Wait.
it goes into the drains, right? And it could, like,
Oh, yeah,
the more
sure.
it builds up, the more it's able to clog.
But
Or
then
other-
again, it is paper, so after a while it's gonna erode
Dude,
because
I
it is
know-
organic material.
I know people that flush toilet paper down their
What is
their
wrong with
toilet.
Wait, I know.
And then they
I-
look at me like I'm the weirdo that put it in the bin.
I found out that
Flusher?
people with good water
Mario,
pressure are allowed to do that.
I need to burst a bubble for you. In the United States, we have advanced plumbing, and you can put toilet paper in the toilet. That issue is only a thing in Mexico because they do not have good
Tell that to
plumbing.
my
Larson,
sister.
Larson,
No,
Larson,
I do
Larson.
like. I get it. Like you.
Yes.
The thing with us, I explained that to my parents, but the thing is, they don't care. They just don't care. They will. I don't even want to say.
So
it
does
right.
that mean that
Yeah,
my plumbing was
crucify. They
shitty
will
because
crucify
I
me.
like? Oh,
Well, it's that's fine. I know it's just I've noticed that it's a misunderstanding that is. For instance, they even here the toilets here we have up until recently there was a trash can next to the toilet, and It's completely unnecessary in the United States.
Those toilets are
But-
powerful.
So you,
Alright.
does it mean that when I used to live in the other apartment, does it mean my plumbing was bad because I used to throw my toilet paper down the toilet and it got clogged?
Oh no, yeah. Because apartment complexes like
It was not
that,
pretty, man.
apartment complexes like that, their plumbing isn't the greatest. That's why a lot of Hispanics culturally, they just throw in the trash
Because after
can.
that day, we started using a bin.
Yeah,
after
that's
it got
why.
clogged,
Because we don't want it to get clogged, and then we get blamed for it.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, just because the United States has good plumbing doesn't mean that everywhere has good plumbing.
What was that?
That's a
Oh.
notification from the computer. But by and large, and actually what you should have done is you should have told your landlord, hey, plumbing's not working, you got to get this fixed.
They will not get it
No,
That
fixed.
shouldn't be a problem.
That's
well,
why we
then
moved
that's
out of
when
that
you leave that
apartment.
apartment complex.
Yeah, exactly why we left, because like 2 years later, like there was still problems with the landlord not trying to fix everything that was wrong with the plumbing or other stuff. So we left. Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
live there no more. Who's
All
that?
right. Last and final topic because it's getting way too hot in here and I have to use the restroom. All right. All right. Face masks. Face masks. Due to the
Ooh,
pandemic,
that's a
we're going to
big
talk
one.
about face masks. Overrated, underrated, perfectly, or irrelevant. Tony, you go first.
I'm gonna go
Sir,
on a
please
limb
put your
here.
face back on.
You know what? Okay.
Not
Excuse me
wearing
for
a
not
face
having that.
mask.
But for me, it's perfect because the sensible people with high cognitive ability, they're gonna put on their mask because they don't want to get sick, and they're protecting everyone else. Trying to like say you do have it and you're wearing a mask, you're not gonna get someone else with the mask sick too. But like for the people who don't wear masks, natural selection is gonna do its thing. It is what it is.
What about
Alright.
you, Larson?
Larson.
I think that it's underrated in the respect that we should all be wearing masks. It's not a big deal, and I think it's rather be safe than sorry. And so it's not difficult to put on a mask and go outside or when you're in public. So I think we all should be doing it, even if all the naysayers are right and that like, oh, the mask is bad for you or it doesn't do anything to stop the coronavirus. Doesn't make a difference. It's better to be safe than sorry. I think we all should be cooperative in that.
Exactly. I think it's
Exactly,
perfect
yeah.
because, like
Mar-
Larson said, like it doesn't matter if it's effective. It's still better to be safe and sorry. It's perfect because what's the big deal? Just put it on and you'll be safer than most people out there, or you'll be preventing the spread. You'll be preventing the spread. So I think it's perfect. You know what's underrated? A full face shield with the mask. Now that's extra protection right there. But yeah, it's perfect.
All right. What about you, Ernst? Since it's the last one, what do you think?
Honestly, I think they're where they are because it's like, I don't want to say they're overrated because, I don't know, like, I mean, I guess they are kind of overrated when you think about it. Like, they're literally like preventing this virus from entering your body. I mean, like, not completely, but like, they're doing a job, you know.
So you mean underrated?
Oh, he has to censor
And they're
that.
stylish, so
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they like.
do be, they low key help your fits though.
Yeah.
Like,
They do.
sometimes, like, you
in
just don't.
Japan
wanna
that
see-
used to be a
I'd be
thing.
wearing them on purpose, even if I don't have to.
Especially like you a little ugly like me, it helps you cover up your face and you feel more confident. Oh yeah.
I guess, yeah.
So, see, I call that false advertising now, and that's what I do when I cover up my face. So you don't have to see my big nose.
Is Gucci selling masks now?
Alright. Me personally, I think it's underrated. Underrated because honestly, people say, "Oh, I can't breathe in my mask," but if you think about it, your body gets used to the conditions. So like right now, I'm able to go on my skateboard right here to my house without taking off my mask.
Like a mile away.
That's like a mile away because like my lungs are already used to taking in limited supply of oxygen.
Exactly.
And besides, your mask has holes on the side and above, so you can like breathe.
Like you ever seen that movie Everest where they climb Mount Everest? Like what was it?
Whatever.
No, the phenomenon where you have to wait a couple weeks or like months so your body can get used to the amount of oxygen in the air.
Altitude acclimation.
Yeah, that
Like the fish acclimates in water.
pretty much kind of.
All right. Well, that's it for today's game. For overrated, underrated.
Gerardo, we were not even halfway through the list.
Oh, I know, but you know, I kind of have to use the restroom real bad. So I think we should end there.
All right, this was a pretty good podcast. Do you have anything to say, Larson?
And
No,
then-
I was gonna say close us out, Mario.
Alrighty, this has been Bing Talk. Thank you for listening, and if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and like the video. Help us a lot for continuing this podcast. And if you're listening from SoundCloud, please go follow us on YouTube, Bing Talk. episode 9 because that was the only one that really pops out in the search bar or whatever you search.
Episode 9 was bad.
It was good, man. I don't actually know it was bad. It was bad, but it has the most views. So go search it up so you could find it. If you search up just Bean Talk, the YouTube algorithm
Ooh.
sucks, so they won't show us.
You should tell the viewers
Yeah.
so comment what they want to see next.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this like in the several podcasts now. Yeah, comment what you'd like to see next. Any topics you'd like us to discuss. And
Any
yeah, this has been Bean
debates,
Talk.
things like that.
Adios, mother. I mean, I love you.